Good morning, students. So today we are going to discuss the chapter number 6, and that is cyber safety. In this chapter we will learn about some basics of safe internet browsing and about some ethics, some rules, some protocols which we should follow while surfing the internet. So, as I told you earlier that nowadays most of the things which are happening here in the world, all over the world, on a global measure and globally, they are happening which require internet, and while surfing the internet, we have to give our identity to that internet service provider from which we are taking the internet services. Sometimes what happens at the time of identity, proving the identity at the time of giving the identity, sometimes what happens, our identity is misused. And it becomes a major issue for cybercrime. It becomes a major issue for a cybercrime which gives a user mental and financial harassment. Mental harassment. Consider that we are using any one of the social media application, when we are using any one social media application and we are posting our personal photos, our family photos, our vacation photos, our office photos, and by mistake, accidentally, or some people intentionally steal, or those photos are stolen by some people intentionally, and their intention is to misuse them. Sometimes what happens, our bank account information, it is hacked, and when our bank account information is hacked, the hackers transfers all the money to another account through internet, which gives us a financial bump, that our money which we are earning is just stolen by any other person, anonymous person, which we are not familiar, we are not knowing that person, we do not know that person. So, for these kind of things, I am going to tell you about some ethics, some rules, some protocols which we should follow while browsing the internet. So, as the chapter name suggests, cyber safety refers to a responsible and safe use of the internet. A safe and responsible use of the internet. It means that whenever we are using internet, we should be aware that either we are using it safely or not, we are following the protocols, we are following the ethics or not, which are necessary to browse the internet. If any kind of leniency is given or any kind of personal information is leaked or it is stolen or it is hacked, it can be misused. It can be misused and later on it can become a major issue for that particular person. So basic, in one line we can understand that what cyber safety is. Cyber safety is a responsible and safe use of the internet. And how can it be responsible or safe? When we are following the rules and regulations, protocols and ethics which are responsible or which tells a particular person that if you are following these rules, you are safely using the internet. So, cyber safety introduction. Third point, that is identity protection while using internet. For example, to use internet, first of all, we should have a Google account. And in that Google account, several personal things are asked to a particular person, like his name, his father's name, address, etc., date of birth, place of birth. Several personal things are asked. But sometimes what happens? The hackers, they hack the servers where this information is stored. And when this information is hacked by any unknown person, it can be misused. So, we should, while using the internet, we should aware that our identity should remain safe. For this, some things, some points, some protocols are given to you, some rules are being there which we should follow. For first thing, and in that first thing is, many ways websites track you. When you are surfing the internet, the websites, what they do? They are tracking you. They are spying on you. They are tracking you. They are spying on you. And while spying, what they do? They steal your personal information. They try to steal your personal information. The ways in which these websites track you, and that are, first one is IP address. Internet Protocol address. Each and every computer which is over the internet, which is connected to internet, it is having a particular IP address. And when this IP address is tracked, a person who wants to harm you, a person who wants to steal your personal information can get near about exact location. That from where this IP address is being used by which computer. This IP address is used on which computer. Second thing is cookies and tracking scripts. Cookies, they are small programs. Cookies are small programs or very short programs which are meant to store the data. Cookies, whenever some websites they don't use cookies and some websites they use cookies. Some websites they do not use cookies, whereas some websites they use cookies. Those websites which are using cookies, basically they are spying on you. Whenever a particular website which you are surfing on, which you are working on, which you have opened on your computer, and if it is using cookies, it means it is spying on your data. It is stealing your data. Cookies are of two types: first party cookies and third party cookies. First party cookies and third party cookies. First party cookies, what they do? They are storing your login ID. They are storing your login ID, passwords, autofill information, etc., etc. And this happens with those websites which you visit frequently. Third party cookies, these cookies are storing the addresses of the websites which you are using frequently, and it takes that data, stores that data from your search history or your browsing history, and it also stores the interest, that what kind of websites or the websites related to a particular topic. For example, if you are searching for a coaching institution, then if third party cookies are storing that data, you are searching for various or some coaching institute on a computer, the third party cookies will store that data. They will store that data and will send the advertisements and topics related to that particular information for which you are searching on the computer, Next is HTTP referral. Whenever you are writing or whenever your browser loads a page on your computer, two things come there. Two things are displayed there, and they are HTTP and HTTPS, and one padlock is there like this. One is opened and one is unopened. The padlock of green color, it comes with HTTPS. The padlock of red color, it comes with HTTP. The website which starts with HTTP is not secure. It can steal your data, it can spy on your data, it can spy on your computer. So be careful next time whenever you are opening any web address on your computer, if HTTPS is not there and this padlock is in red color, if HTTPS is not there and this padlock is in red color, that website is malicious website. It can harm your computer as well as it can harm your identity, means it can steal your data. So remember next time, whenever a web address is loaded on your computer, if HTTPS is not there, I suggest you that not to visit that web address. If HTTPS is not there, HTTP is there, no need to visit that website. HTTPS is there, you can open that website. It is saved HTTP website, it is web address, it is not safe. This is HTTP referrer. Second thing, HTTP referrer in the same thing. HTTP referrer, what happens? HTTP referrer, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. What happens? Sometimes it also uses cookies without knowing that the user knows it. Or without the knowledge of the user that data is being stored. The search history is being tracked. So what happens? HTTP referrer, consider one page is opened, one web address, one web page is opened, and some advertisement related to that same page. They are coming on the other side of the computer's screen. The same thing, some same related data is coming on that, the other side of the monitor, and when you click on that link or you click on that icon, on that photo, or on that advertisement, it takes you to another page. It takes you to another page, and sometimes it might be harmful for the user. It can be harmful for the user. Next thing is super cookies. Super cookies, they are also cookies, but super cookies, they are persistent cookies. They are persistent cookies. What happens? They steal the information and they are keeping that. They are keeping that information on multiple locations in the computer. They are keeping that information on multiple locations, and any time that information, that search history, that interest can be misused. That interest can be misused. So, super cookies, persistent cookies. Persistent cookies means if you delete them, again they will appear. As I told you that they are storing the data at multiple locations. If you delete a cookie from a particular location, the information which is stored on multiple locations, it will fetch that data from another location. So, to overcome this problem, what you have to do? You have to disable the cookies. While using the internet, you should disable the cookies. So, if the cookies are disabled, they will not be able to steal the data, to store the data at multiple locations. The best thing, if you don't want that your data, your search history, your interest should be spied or they should be stolen, they should be misused. So for that you have to disable the cookies whenever you are browsing the internet. User agent. Before starting this, listen one thing. User agent, whenever you are using the internet, your browser also sends a user agent every time you connect to a website. Before connecting to a website, your computer is sending user agent to a website. This tells website, your browser, and about your operating system. It tells about the browser, about your browser and the operating system provider, providing another piece of data that can be stored and used to target ads. All the above things leak your identity information to websites, and it may be used against you. Solution to this is private browsing or anonymous browsing. Let us learn what is this type of browsing. User agent. So when you are opening any kind of web address, the user agent sends the information about the browser and about the operating system of the computer which is being used. Later on, it can be also misused. So other things I am going to tell you about in the next chapter, next video. All the other things I am going to tell you in next video.